Hello friends, welcome to the channel of Contemporary Literary Review India. In this interview, I am with the author Satish Chandra Verma. Satish Chandra is an author from Indore. He has worked in pharmaceutical sales for over 35 years at different positions, from medical representative to zonal sales manager, with different organizations such as Raptacos, Bright & Co., Burroughs Wellcome, Torrent Pharma, IPCA Labs, and several others. Because of the nature of his job, he has lived in various cities in India, including Bhopal, Jabalpur, Mumbai, and Indore. This has exposed him to the people from different cultures. Satish developed a passion for writing very recently when he was down with COVID-19. He was in isolation for 26 days in a room at his own home in April 2021. He wanted to divert his mind from the negative thing, and hence he conceived the idea of writing a novel. Revenge Cold-Blooded is the outcome of this. Before I move ahead, please subscribe to our channel. Hello, Mr.
Yeah,
Satish Chandra. Good morning.
good morning. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. And I believe that you and your family may be very good in this, particularly this
Yeah, all
critical.
are fine. All are fine.
Yeah, that's great to know.
All are fine. We are in Mumbai. We are in Mumbai at the moment, not at Indore, right?
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Hmm.
Okay. So please, would you introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, I'm Satish Chandra Verma. I born and brought up in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, and of course now we are settled at Indore. Uh, I have a daughter who is working for an MNC bank and settled in Mumbai. I have a son who is also working for bank in Indore.
Okay, great.
And of course, for the last 30 or 35 years, I worked for pharmaceutical sales. And I was based at different locations like Bhopal, Jabalpur, Mumbai, Indore. And due to nature of my profession, I could cover more than 50% of India. And I had opportunity to meet, interact lot many people from all ladder, from
Oh,
all,
that's great. Oh, that's great. Actually, this contributes a lot in the making of a writer. Okay, because you come across different
actually,
people,
when you,
right? You come across
because you
different
know,
people.
through books, you cannot understand the people. And unless you interact face to face and sit with them, discuss with them, then only you know what kind of problems they are facing and how they can be resolved, etc., etc. Right.
Right. Exactly. True. So since when did you start writing?
Actually, frankly speaking, I did not have a writer's background. Last year, you know, well, I mean, there was an epidemic. Still, it is there. In month of April 2021, I was COVID positive. I was down with Corona. And I
Okay.
was in isolation for 25 days in a
Oh,
room
oh,
at my home only. So that time I started writing, in fact, and of course, I mean, 70% of my work I did in 25 days. And the result
oh,
is our revenge code blood. And remaining
oh.
30% I could complete in month of May. So this is how I started writing. Earlier, I used to, I mean, write sometimes in different private groups on Facebook.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
lyrics, I used to write sher, shairi, poetry,
Okay.
etc. in our
Okay. Okay.
language,
Okay.
Hindi, Urdu, I mean, Hindustani language.
Okay. Okay. Said that okay. Corona was a very bad thing and very negative thing. Okay. But at the same time, many people took advantage of this even bad situation. Okay, many people completed their degrees or education. They studied something new, and there are many people who actually wrote books. Okay, so it was a great thing that you took advantage of this period, and you means this good book came out of this situation. Okay,
Right.
so okay, this is actually a viewpoint, how you see the situation or convert the situation into your favor or something like that. So how did the
Correct.
idea of writing your novel, like Revenge Cold Blooded, come to your mind? Because this is
Actually,
yeah, please go ahead.
actually, as I have told you, I was in isolation in one closed room, and of course, naturally, month of April, you can remember. I mean, it was very bad for the entire world, for that matter. When I was in one closed room, I mean, the media also blasted in a very negative way. I mean, only negative news were coming from all the channels, whether Indian channels or channels abroad, regarding miseries, sufferings, deaths. So I wanted to divert my attention from the disease because I myself was down with the disease. So I thought, what should I do? In a closed room, I will go mad. So I decided to write something. Now the question is then what to write. Then I never wanted to write anything related to COVID because I wanted to distract myself from COVID itself. So an idea came into my mind, why should not write against one of the most heinous crime on earth, that is rape. And just I thought of a story, and that by the grace of God, I could convert it into a novel. And as I've told you, I mean, almost entire novel, almost 70, 80% novel, I could complete that time only. So this is how the idea came, and
Okay.
I could actually, that's in my subconscious mind, as you have told rightly, that how to convert this adversity into advantage, because it is very difficult to kill the time in one room isolation, particularly for a person like me who was traveling
Correct.
all around all the time. So that's how
Right,
the
right, right. That is a big challenge because see, you have been in connection with so many people, okay, and suddenly you went into this isolation. So that was a way that might have been a very
it was a blessing in disguise, you can say. Luckily,
right.
I could get rid of the disease.
Hmm.
That's I was lucky enough. Frankly, I lost some of my friends, close
Right.
relatives.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what's your approach to writing your story? Like you highlight the incident like any other incidents, or you underline some issues. See, the thing is that like, okay, you have selected rape as a concern. Now, what is your approach to this? Like you just present the incident as such, or you want to present in a different way, like you presenting some lesson or moral views or something like that, your views?
Actually, it cannot be a one-way approach as far as I'm concerned. Actually, well, I mean, incidents they lead to issues. Issues they guide your feelings. Actually, all the issues they guide your feelings, and feelings in turns they convert into expression, and those expression can be converted into writing or some other way, in songs, lyrics, etc. Then I decided to write like. And of course, for last 2 3 years, there was a lot of discussion on TV media that a lot of rapes are happening all over India. So naturally, it was frustrating. I feel it is the worst kind of treatment or worst kind of insult to any lady, any girl, any female all over the world.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Okay, so means according to you, uh, why rape happens? Because as we all would agree that okay, rape is a very bad thing. This is not about crime only. Okay, there are many things that
Mhm.
go down with this incident that might have
Frankly,
happened with anyone.
frankly, Khurshid, it's a very, very difficult question to answer. I mean, a lot of brainstorming all over the world have been done by the psychologists, by the people. So naturally, I mean, what I think, there are many reasons. For different cases, reasons could be different,
Mhm.
right? Like there's a possibility they must have got some psychological problems, right? And what I feel sometimes there's a possibility of some revenge also that can culminate into, I mean, this kind of dirty crime. There's a possibility. that there's an infatuation sometimes. A man, a boy has a one-sided affair. He assumes that the girl will respond in a desired way, but when he fails, then also this kind of thing take place. And also, I mean, it is possible, it could be done by the people who are really sex starved, a person or the group of persons. So
Okay.
these are the things I think they can be. I mean, but still, it's a very comprehensive subject. For
Mhm.
different cases, the reasons could be altogether different, and a lot of times there's a possibility some situation also. So this is what exactly I feel.
Mhm. Okay. So, do you suggest any solution to curb this type of crime?
Okay, I mean, frankly speaking, government or the judiciary, they should take the decision fast on such cases. They should not take years. It should be decision should be taken in a fortnight or maximum in a month.
Mhm.
Number one. And secondly, I mean the punishment should never be less than death. A person should be hanged till death, so that entire world knows what kind of crime it is, and it should be punished that
Mhm.
way only.
Okay. But the thing
And
is
of course,
like,
debates and
Mhm.
discussions, they will not be debates. A lot of debates I have seen, debates and discussions, they will not lead nowhere. In fact, there will not be any conclusion out of debates. It is only the strict punishment and quick decision
Mhm.
that can bring the change in the society itself.
Mhm.
Something concrete has to be done, because if decision is delayed and punishment is not harsh, it will continue and
Right,
discussions will
right.
also continue, but the
True, true.
disease will not be solved. As simple as that.
Right, right. True.
Just yeah,
Right, right.
punishment.
True. Yes, yes. You're right. So, as a writer, obviously, you might have read, or as a reader also, you might have read so many writers. So, means who are your favorite writers?
In fact, I used to read earlier days. I mean, in 70s, 80s, 90s, quite a good number of novels, and I was very much impressed by Sharat Chandji. Still, I mean, is great. His writing is great. Munshi Premchand. I mean, still whatever he has written, it is really fantastic. Then, as far as English authors are concerned, Arthur Haley, then Ari Shigel, Mario Puzo, these kind of authors I've read, and I mean, in recent past, Chetan Bhagat also has impressed me a lot, and I have read some of his novels in recent past.
Okay, okay.
So
That's
these are
great.
the writers I have read earlier, and
I
currently
become
I'm reading.
okay, okay, okay. I become happy, particularly if anyone mentions contemporary authors. Okay, Chetan Bhagat is a contemporary
But
author.
one thing is this: here, I mean, Chetan Bhagat has brought the readers back to reading. Frankly, earlier reading
Exactly.
was, I mean, disappeared. It is like, I mean, the movies in 90s. I mean, people they will stop going I mean, after debacle of Amitabh Bachchan's era. I mean, as a hero, right? Then of course, people they went away, and of course, some good movies were made, and people came back to theaters also. Then, so
Exactly,
likewise, I mean,
exactly.
I could say he had done some good writing.
Exactly, exactly. You are true. In your book, Revenge Cold Blooded. So, who are the main characters? Just name a few
Actually,
of them.
in Revenge Cold Blooded, the story revolves around a working girl who is very charming, very impressive, and she is an IIM graduate working as a vice president marketing in a multinational pharmaceutical company. So, I mean, she was the victim of the planned gang rape.
Oh,
Firstly, she thought she should contact police, she should lodge the FIR, but she felt the media will blow it out of proportion and nothing will happen. She will be defamed, And even, I mean, naturally, it is such a situation she cannot ask for the help from the friends also. If she talks to her brother or her parents, they will call her back. Leave the job and come back.
Correct.
Then, in a very cool mind, she decided that she will seek the revenge herself. And of course, then of course she plans with the help of her boyfriend, and of course she tries to seek the revenge. And whether
Okay,
she
okay,
succeeds or fails, that is in the story.
okay, okay, okay. That's great. Okay,
It was very
so
medical kind of planning. Mm.
okay, okay. So this is type mystery story, thriller, is it?
A mystery, it's a thriller actually. It cannot be a mystery because at the beginning also, I mean, only she decided that she will kill all the persons. But
Hmm.
I mean, the way she plans and implement the plans, it is
Hmm.
quite thrilling. Page
Okay,
by page. I mean, whosoever has read, I mean,
okay,
they said ki, I mean, they, I mean, novel could engrip him all the time.
okay, okay, okay. That's great. I hope it's people like this novel. Okay. So, what is the means your feedback from the market, like how it is selling, how it is trending?
Market, yeah, no, no. I mean, feedback is good for that matter. People, they are appreciating. They say ki it's a movie material. I mean, directly I got the phone calls. I mean, it's like a script. They say it's not like a novel. It's like a script.
Oh, okay,
It's my first creation, so I did not have much of experience of writing. Also, frankly speaking. So
okay,
just
okay,
whatever thought came into my mind, I started writing.
okay, okay, okay.
So it
That's
is,
great.
I mean, what people they say it is gripping, and all the characters they look very natural kind of. I mean, the criminals, all four criminals, they are from very rich background,
Oh,
and I mean, one of them he took the revenge from the girl. Like, yeah.
okay, okay, okay. That's quite interesting. Okay, okay. Any of your new work in the offing?
Actually, after that, I started writing only, frankly speaking. And I
Mm-hmm.
could finish two novels. One is a teenage love
Wow.
story,
Oh,
and second is the murder mystery. That's a mystery actually. That's a suspense who kills the person.
okay, okay,
And
okay. That's
hopefully in 2000, I mean in next year 22, I will
mhm.
try to see that they are also being released.
Okay, okay. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay, so our interview comes to conclusion now. Thanks for sharing your views and your feedback about what people are actually sending you. Thanks a lot.